I am sorry, but Zahed won this trend. At some point of my life, this was the most annoying comment that I have been seeing on every single TikTok. Like, trust me, a TikTok of a girl showing off her cat, and the people are like, oh, sorry, but Zahed won this trend. And like any random stuff, and you'd find this comment, and I know you've been there too. For me, I'm not someone who's very curious. Like, I saw the comment a couple of times, but when I was fed up with it, I thought, wait, what's going on here? Who is Zahid? Today we're gonna try to answer this question because the people went too far with this Zahid trend, and let me tell you why. Hi everyone, and welcome back to yet new YouTube video on my channel. Today we are going to talk about Zahed and Zahidism. Have you ever heard of that term? Because I did, and I wish I did not. But if I did not, you wouldn't be here watching this video, which I think is a good thing. Is it? So basically, Zahed is a 14-year-old girl who's on TikTok. She creates content. A lot of followers love her, actually. She has over 7 million followers on TikTok only. I think she's German, Turkish, something like that. A couple of weeks ago, a lot of her followers suddenly started commenting on everyone's TikToks saying, sorry, but Zahed won this trend. Even though the video was not about the trend. There is no trend. The trend was commenting this sentence, sorry, but Zahed won this trend. And I can show you a couple of people, maybe content creators, responding to the comments that they received on the videos, the comments that were, of course, saying, sorry, but Zahed won this trend. And Zahed did not pretty much say anything about it. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe you never know what's going on here. And I'm telling you, she's a kid. She's 14. Are you kidding me? Being exposed to social media at a very young age, I don't know how she feels. Like, everyone's going to criticize every little thing you do. And I'm not sure how strong she is because, you know, I'm pretty old and it gets to me sometimes. People can be very mean. And without any further information, I think you are ready to watch a couple of videos. Let's get into it. Now, after this, after the comments sort of got out of hands, that I saw a lot of content creators replying, sometimes with videos of them speaking up, and they're like, oh my, I don't care, who is this Zahed, you know? So I feel like the other content creators sort of were annoyed at a person they don't even know, which, you know, you can just tell it's a wrong move from her own community, from her own followers. Not long after that, I typed in Zahed on the TikTok search bar, right? I was expecting to see who is this lovely looking girl, and what I found is the reason I am making this video. I found this. I'm speechless again. I'm not sure who started this, the Zahidism, like, oh my god, Zahed is someone we should worship, she needs a religion, and blah blah blah. I'm not sure who started this trend, but I'm just gonna assume they are not real followers of hers. They are not real supporters of hers, because I know a lot of people, like, they are very supportive. Like, sometimes I read a couple of my comments on TikTok and I find these lovely girls saying cutest things about me and supporting me, and they don't even know me. And I feel like, oh my god, this is crazy, right? But there are another type of people, and these people, they are the same ones who sort of like worship celebrities. Like, oh my god, if you talk about Jennie from Blackpink, if you talk about Jennie, or what was his name, that guy, Jungkook, I'm gonna kill you. Like, girl too. Nobody's gonna talk about anybody. And sorry, I only gave an example like using K-pop, because I feel like the K-pop idols are one of the most human beings on earth that gets worshipped. I don't even want to mention a couple of stories. I feel uncomfortable myself, and I know you're gonna feel uncomfortable too. But let's just move on. My point is that I know there are a lot of supporters out there who sort of go too far for the people they love, but they can't meet in real life. Which like a content creator you see online, an actor, or maybe a musician, a celebrity. I'm gonna say a celebrity or a sorry, I'm gonna say a celebrity or a famous person. You choose which term, because nowadays it's sort of like the same, right? Whether you are a celebrity or a famous influencer, what I mean is that you've got a massive following numbers, like a massive following base on one of the social media platforms, or maybe all of them, why not? So the thing is, some people took it too far as to start this Zahidism, like, oh my god, a religion, blah blah blah. And the girl herself uploaded a story that is right here, you can read it. But to make it short, she is uncomfortable with all of this. Who wouldn't be? Like, imagine waking up to a lot of content creators hating you without even knowing you, which is something that I am assuming her own followers started. And then the people who don't really like you and don't follow you and don't support you, they take you as a joke and as a huge meme as to start this. And I just want to remind everyone, how old is this girl? Say with me, 14. She is 14. She was born 2010. How old was I in 2000? What? I feel so bad for her. Honestly, like, if this happened to me, I'll be too shocked. Social media keep on shocking me every single day. Even though I work as social media manager, it's still surprising. I'm not getting used to any of this. Well, I just want to tell the people who started this, whether they are like people who meant it in a good or bad way, and I'm just not gonna assume very much that it was meant in a good way, because what? Do you even know what good means at this point? I think it went too far. It went too far. Because at first I was also seeing those comments, oh my god, sorry, but Zahed won this trend, blah blah blah. And I was a little bit annoyed, but at some point it was just a joke. I was like, oh my god, if she's 14, how old are the people who are following her? 10, 11? And you think I'm gonna get annoyed at children supporting each other in their playground? Of course not. Why are people so hurt by that? These are children. You cannot control them. And I know they can go a little too far, they can be a little bit mean, but yeah, not as far as creating a whole religion joke. I'm not sure if she is Muslim, or maybe, I'm not sure, but according to the internet, it says she is a Muslim girl. So imagine how hurtful that is. Like, and those pictures of, I don't want to say the Bible, because that is not a Bible, that is just a pink book with her name on it. It's just stupid. I'm sorry to break it out to you, kiddo, but you went too far and you did something stupid. You're gonna grow out of it. Yeah. But yeah, I just want the people who are blaming the 14-year-old kid who did nothing but create content, you shouldn't be blaming her. I mean, she didn't speak up from the beginning, but what was she supposed to say? Anyways, like, what was she supposed to say? Stop this joke, I'm not a goddess. Stop this, I'm not winning every single trend. Sometimes it's hard to give an honest response to something that's going on in social media, because you never know. People need no reason to hate on you. Trust me when I say this. Like, I'm not even... how many followers do I even have? I have like 50 subscribers and maybe 500 people on TikTok. And I received a couple of pretty hurtful comments. So having a massive following base, a lot of people are gonna know about you. and a lot of people are going to come after you. And people on the internet, they don't seem to understand that the person who is behind the screen is just another human being like you, and they have feelings. No, they just think that, I don't know, maybe you think we are AI. We are not AI. That 14-year-old girl is not AI. I guarantee that for you. She has feelings. And you think I'm being dramatic, but you're the same person who would cry and throw up for hitting their toe on the edge of the bed. So yeah, I'm not, I'm not gonna take this back. And I'm not exaggerating and I'm not overreacting. I just think that we should leave her alone, right? And maybe whoever started this Zahidism trend should be humbled. I'm not gonna say hate. Hate is not good for anyone. But they should be humbled in some sort of way. Thank you so much for sticking around until the very end. Oh, this is it. We didn't feel the time going around. I know. That's why you should subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 100 million subscribers by the end of this week, and I know we can do it. So subscribe. Anyways, thank you, and I love you, and bye. Let's turn the camera off. Get away from my face. Leave the kids alone, please. Meanie.